Dangerous is for the simple fact that they will set you up. Don't think that just Jamaicans will set you up. No, make an American set you up. I mean, America is stressful. Most dangerous place to live. There are so many things. Because I've never been here before, some of them just assume say it's better. But Jamaica is better than America in a lot of ways. Them say your biggest fear is what normally happen. I'm trying to make it be my biggest fear because that's what I was told as a kid growing up. A lot of bad mind people in America. A paycheck before you're done, you don't have nothing. So all of the money, enough time when people feel like the people make over you, they don't make nothing. America just as bad and even 10 times worse because it's bigger and everybody have then gonna walk up and down with. I told myself, but you have to have yours because if you don't have yours, there's a possibility you might be the victim. Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Julie. Don't pay my head no mind. I don't know what to do with this braid thing. I'm here to say more like ask people like why you think that, and just to be fair, a lot of Jamaicans really do think America is better than Jamaica to live in. And a lot of people don't understand say America is not easy for living or easier than Jamaica for live. It's not. America is hard to live. It's hard for a lot of people to live in America. And I'm going to tell you why. There's a lot of difference what a lot of people don't know, that when you live in Jamaica, you know, it's better for some people because when they come, they intend for work, and work hard. Not saying people never work at Jamaica, no. So no, just listen to what I try to say. Enough people assume say better America because the simple fact say the money, when them get the money, them can send it back to Jamaica. They have it's worth a little bit more, or them just feel like maybe because I've never been here before. Some of them just assume say it's better. Maybe me don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but Jamaica is better than America in a lot of ways. Cause for one, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're not get so depressed. Yeah, you might get broke, but you not get depressed. When you're in America, you get depressed. Cause in America, me find out about depression. And enough people find out depression when they reach America. Homelessness. A lot of people never homeless at Jamaica when they're in Jamaica as much. Yeah, we have madman, but not homelessness. You have broke, but never fully hungry. Me now say some people not face hunger in Jamaica, you know. But me, I tell you, say me never face hunger. As broke as my granny might be, never face hunger. Cause no matter what, something must make. America different. Homelessness. Have you ever faced homelessness where you know say you can't pay your bill, and it's a possibility you can get evicted, you can get put out a road. I mean, in less than hours or days, you get a notice say, yo, you can get evicted. You just cannot pay in time because yes, you might have a paycheck come. And you can't talk to no landlord and tell them nothing different. They're not telling you that right now. The next thing when enough people don't understand when you live in Jamaica, when you come to it most of the time, is the fact say, when you go sleep, sleep. But when you're in America, you sleep, yes, but you sleep with every problem on your head, especially if things are right at home. Remember, I know, and it's getting that way at Jamaica too, you know, me notice, you know, but it's still not as bad. You remember this, you work in the morning, and you say you work from 7 o'clock, right? So you got to be at work at 7. That means you get up. Depends on which part you go work to. Because give yourself, you have to get up maybe by 5. You get yourself together, clean up. If you do it the correct way, we all know, tough time we rush and put down with drawers and with clothes and run through the gate. Yes, but that's not what we mean. You get up, you brush your teeth, you make like a breakfast, you try to do the right thing and try to take care of yourself. You take a little vitamin, you drink a little water and a cup of tea. Maybe I'm 2 crackers kind of feel for no breakfast. Because you say, oh, you can stop a war or whatever. Remember, I know this is where it starts off, where you're not going to understand. So, oh, your money, look at money done before you anything else. No, so you get up 2 hours before. You have to put yourself together 2 hours before that, between getting yourself together and driving to work. You get to work, you do it. You do your 8-hour shift, 9, 10, 11. You can't be any hour shift because no place right now you have to work 12 hours as far as me know. to make up your 40 hours. They might do the look of 36, 48 or some crap like that. Anyways, get up on your work. Then at the same 2 hours you have to give yourself now to reach back at your yard. Because this time now, you don't have it as nice as when you was leaving in the morning, because now it's either rushing in a rush hour to get back at your yard. And enough of the time, give yourself 2 hours, because depends on where you're working. Unless you're 15 minutes from your yard, then you're good. That means if a 15 minutes goal, it take you 25 minutes to reach at your yard. If you're there work an hour away from your job, from your yard, you're guaranteed, probably, depends on what time of the day you're reaching home, you're in there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Alright. That means that you're working a good 12-hour shift no matter what, because of your time you put in your hours, right? You not get paid for 4 of that. You work 8, you not get paid for the other 4. So there's a difference between living in Jamaica now and America. You have to. And you dare not reach late 3 times, because you might just get fired. You could be well, some people can work, and no matter what they do, they're late every day and then get you. But let me tell you something. That's a pressure, and then something that's depressing. Now you have to work 5 days a week, depends on how, like me say, your work schedule is. You get the little paycheck now. You have to factor in gas, car note, insurance, house payment, whatever kind of house payment you have. You have to put in your light, your water, your gas, food, and you still have to save a little bit of change for emergency and a little maintenance. 10 sitting come out of the little check. You know what wicked with that? If you alone, dog name your supper. Because depends on where you live. In America, we're different between Jamaica and America. Still, regardless of what, you can still rent a little place at Jamaica for a couple $1,000 or whatever, or a little room. In America, me know people where live in a room and I pay $1,100. Me would I never do that crap. But some people are doing it. Guess mind you, all of them bills in a one. Some people pay 5, some people pay 6, depends on which part you live. No, get me wrong, everybody different. But why I say America is stressful. America is one of the most dangerous places to live. There are so many things. You have all of this to pay. Not saying that for Jamaican about enough on the no say. Regardless of what, enough away still could have their granny yard, mother yard, and live. I know some people in the America and live in their parents' house, and enough people I know, even when me grew up with, and me a big almost 50, couple years shy of being 50. Me know people right now when me grew up with still living at their grandparents' house. Their mother living at it and their mother dead, and now them still living at their grandparents' house. Fix it up, still living at it. Fortunate for them, generational, you know, I guess wealth if you want to call it, because that's what we could have call it. But give or take, Jamaica, get there down there now. You know, things so hard for all of these things where you have to do and have to get done. Not to mention, me never put in it, if you have to take care of picking, you know, and you have a school age child where you by yourself have to go pick up and drop off, you have to factor that in. So if you cannot come off in time to pick up your child from school, you have to pay for after school care. So that one little paycheck, before you're done, you don't have nothing. So all of the money, when enough time when people feel like the people make over you, they don't make nothing. And then can't keep nothing. For some of those reasons, I'm going to say everybody, when it comes on to their salary, some people still making good money each month. Yes. But guess what also happened? The more money you make, the more debt you have. Because you know, say you get a certain amount of money, you pick up these other little unnecessary things sometime will come where you don't even really need it, but you just say you can't have it, or the picnic might want to do it. Not to mention, say them say picnic now. You have picnic where in a sports and do certain things where you have to pay for out of pocket, because remember, I know your school covers certain things. It might be free, but certain things not covered. So if your child pick up a sports where you know have to maintain, that's yours. That's your problem. So all of that have to come out of that one income or 2 income. No, if you have the 2 income, you know, that good enough. That good. But you still have to be able to pay all of these things from that income regardless. So that's the only way enough I will save is because somehow we have 2 income, we have 2 partners. There's 2 partners in the relationship where I actually contribute towards everything. Then life become easier. As a single mother, as a single father, things tough. And even sometimes 2 people might be in a relationship, only one at work. Because one refuse to work, Or one I work and still not make enough. Or one cannot work because of health reasons. One I can work because guess what now? The simple fact that one I probably have to still stay home and help with the kids to pick up the school, because when I look on it, it might be cheaper for just stay home and take care of the picnic them instead of go work. Enough time people don't understand why some people are working now. When you calculate now, this is when you have a young baby. You put a child in a daycare for $390, right? So the mother can only go out there and work a paycheck for $500, right? Now, upon all of the other stuff, now when she take a chance to go out there go work and she had just bring in $500, and the daycare is almost $500, say $400, like I said, $400 roughly for a newborn. Why the hell she got to go work? She would have got to go work. She never got to go work. And most men I tell them for stay home, just rather pick up an extra shift. Extra shift, that's all, you know. It still makes sense for just pick up an extra shift and she stay home and take care of the children or kid, whatever. Now, a lot of the time we don't think about these things. Like we think say coming up here and people are live a certain way, them are live a lavish lifestyle. Jamaica still easier, because most of the time now you have all of these things going on. You have granny close by, you have sister close by, you have auntie. Not saying it's even safe, because right now the way, you know, child issues and stuff going on with picking. Me not left my picnic with nobody. No, being this age, me wouldn't do it. You understand me? Me, I'm one of those people that did take advantage of the time when me could have picked them and send them to Jamaica, make family take care of them. But I did boy them, so at the same time, not saying boy not get, you know, but fortunately minds them make it through. And the people them was who that look out for minds them actually never make them get hurt. No, I was one of the type of mother, me never just call my picnic them, me show up on my picnic them. And the reason for that is because I had my place at Jamaica, and I like say me have to go on a body yard when I go to Jamaica. I could have just go down there, be in my place, get my picnic them and have my picnic them. You understand me? So that was one of it. Now, what me I try to say is this. With everything what happened, some people don't look on the fact say America is also one of the most dangerous places for living in. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna just go over a quick list why I say America is almost one of the actually more dangerous than Jamaica. If anyone put it like that, America more dangerous than Jamaica. You have, for instance, you have school shootings which is happening, and most of the time I'm picking in them. I do it. Are young adults, are mentally ill people, which we have a Jamaica madman, but they're not getting no poop you if you go do no foolishness. Then you have the fact say, at one place where you're picnic. You have to watch a picnic for play one other picnic, because a possibility they have them parents pew if you can do whatever to your child. So you have to watch now the fact that you can't really send a picnic going away for stay and a friend yard or just go visit, because guess what? It's a possibility danger there. You're shopping, you have to be careful, because if you're in a mine shop, you run up and down in a shopping center and hide. Because that have happened to me. I didn't have to run up and down and hide, but me have to run out because we think that was the situation. That was years ago. Next, you have the fact say, if you live in a certain area, you have to be careful walking while you're black. Especially if you come from Jamaica. We do know, so we have a white Jamaica now with Chinese or whatever nations, but me I talk about the real dark skin color like myself. You have these people now where when we come, we think so all of the walk up and no, be careful. Also driving while black, you can be profiled. And it's even double danger now, because now you have the police officer, which for me living at the city where me live, police officer can actually lock you up, because the fact that them are police officer plus them are immigration officer. They've been deputized as immigration officer. Most county, most cities have been deputized. Police officers have been deputized as immigration officers. So now they're border enforcers, and you have that's another problem we have. Then we are talking about the fact that you can go out a road and most likely never make it back to your yard, because somebody don't like you. And guess what? A lot of states, people do have their gun. You then get in a little argument. Just even if you don't even say, if you're not even the antagonizer, you can get hurt from these people. So you have to make sure you strap and you pay attention. Even when you try to calm the situation down, a bunch of mad people in America. Yes, a lot of people in America are unstable because they have a lot of stress on their head, and a lot of them are the foolishness out there, and people don't want to address that. Then no one address it, because even parents and grandparents and people know that somebody picking them, they're right on their head, and instead of them address the situation, and enough time them hear or them see, you know, but because it's their kids and it's not, them not really pay no attention until the picnic them get in trouble and them start cry foul. But that's not the case. Sometimes them do know. How we all parents are. We pay attention. If you pay attention, you pick, you know you're picking, right? Racism is very rampant. Have I experienced it? Yes, several times. May I drive? Man in a car can't stand the fact, and I guarantee you, me know why him couldn't guarantee me. Yes, and believe it or not, a lot of bad mind people in America. A lot of bad mind people. Jamaicans, let me tell you something. Jamaican people bad mind, you know. But you must believe this when me tell you now. A lot of bad mind people, and not just my own Jamaicans. Me mean people were there. Them could have been white, Chinese, black, whatever. Them bad mind, jealous. Them are some jealous that people depends on who you deal with. Me tell you something now. When you come on to bad mind and love for run race, yes, that's them. A lot of them there. Then that's why I said that dangerous is for the simple fact that they will set you up. Don't think that just Jamaicans will set you up. No, make an American set you up. I mean just the color, the dark skin color. Any one of them, if they choose to set you up, they can. And they will get you with it because the facts say. They know what them are doing enough of them. And enough of them slick. Then you have this other thing where me don't like is the fact say. Right now, a lot of places, like being in large crowds, I will not go or do for the simple fact, especially with my kids, of the mass shooting again. Those things that scares me, because when you can run as a person by yourself, when you have your picking them and after I run with them, that scare me. The school shooting, that scare me because I'm not there to even can protect me, pick them, or try to help them if anything happens. So them something that scares me. You pray every day so it doesn't happen to you, because the fact say it's your children. You know you're trying not to get up every day and think say it's gonna happen, for because I'm saying your biggest fear is what normally happen. I'm trying to make it be my biggest fear because that's what I was told as a kid growing up. So a lot of the times these people feel like say America not better than nowhere else. America just as bad and even 10 times worse because it's bigger and everybody have then gonna walk up and down with. People, including myself, but you have to have yours, because if you don't have yours, there's a possibility you might be the victim. And trust me rather not be the victim. And it's sad to say, right now, we have grown men walking around, and as old as they are, I still worry about them in this system. Can I change anything? Really, no, I can't. Because guess what now? These people pick and choose who they want to listen to. So at the end of the day, I am nobody to them. But anyways, guys, if you come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for watching my channel. I know you guys have a lot of options, and, you know, just let me be one of them. God bless.